Hello, Twin Flames! Today I wanted to offer everyone a free monthly pick a card tarot reading for Twin Flames or strong soulmate unions pertaining to next month's Ascension energies to help support you throughout the entire month of September. This one in particular will be much more laid back and down to earth due to the major victory our tribe has recently had, battling the dark within our light and for choosing good to reign supreme over all forms of evil, finalizing the long-standing spiritual and physical warfare that our planet was forced to face for millennia in order to clear up and wipe the slate clean of the worst separation curse the entire universe has ever known. The ones hosting the 10-year-long Hunger Games Ascension Process have now received their rewards, their official ranking, and are forced to eat away all of our burdens, which you may be already feeling over the next day or so, I'm being told by my very satisfied team of etheric fairies, as the rest of the abundance, health, wealth mindset, life force energy, creative energy, inspiration, joy, and childhood, etc., gets transferred our way in the etheric realm before manifesting into our physical reality shortly. Because we are now practically fully stationed in the Middle Earth playground frequencies, and because our battle weapons are finally able to be put to rest for the long term, this is allowing us to feel more centered, relaxed, connected to ourselves, the Earth, Mother Nature herself, our environment for most, and able to receive this reading in a natural, chill way in order to match and fully align to the vibes being sent out. Now that we're all on the same page, we know that we were all fighting and ending a huge spiritual war. We won, we had a bitch fit, so let's go ahead and dive into the tarot reading. Here we have Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. So go ahead and choose whichever card you feel the most drawn to. Take your time. If you feel drawn to 2 or even all of the cards, don't feel greedy because it does tend to happen, and let's begin. So for Group 1, for some reason, you were all drawn to the major arcana card, the Empress. Immediately, I'm feeling this sort of Venus essence in nature coming over me, which is coming with this sort of all-encompassing energy, meaning that you are someone who is already of this nature and of this practice, or are currently on the path of becoming or mastering this profound sort of role in nature currently. This feels like it is also important to you on a deep personal level, to the point where you think to yourself, how could this kind of essence and grounded love vibration not be anchored all throughout this entire planet? Which I totally agree with, and I'm going to intend right now with you to make this happen immediately with my Hungry for Work fairy team of experts. Maybe this is a sign of a deep soul calling of yours, to finally get to know this side of yourself, your Venus sign, to fill yourself up with this beautiful, still sacred essence and love language, and bless the world with it by forming and leading some sort of a soul tribe with this same nature, or even starting some form of a business with this same nature and essence as its main alma mater. Every time we step into power and into our own selves bit by bit on the journey, this is what naturally brings us closer to our twin flames, but as well to any strong soulmate match in general. And this is because life still naturally does this, just as it always has. The more and more we stay on track, put ourselves first in the right way, and come into our own. After glancing at the card once more, it looks as if the Empress just now opened her arms in order to both accept and profess just how much of an all-encompassing Empress she truly is, which is a signal that I most definitely would love to help send out to your special person if you allow me to. This was a major symbol of preparedness for this sector of our tribe in the world on a consciousness level, as well as on a material level. So if you felt yourself getting sort of promoted and boosted up on another level into the frequencies of the real world for a change, your union, business, following, and life in general is right around the corner from this point on till then. So, congratulations on the nervous steps you decided to take to get here to this point, and for so boldly rising into this position, for I am certain that you will feel how natural, comfortable, and in control you are from that seat that's been just waiting to be filled by you for too many years now for lots of you, I'm being urged. So, the angels and fairy kingdom spirits for this group is definitely in alignment with those sneaky Starseed warriors in our now fully reclaimed ascension process, who aren't necessarily here for or in need of a twin flame or otherworldly power union, as they are already otherworldly enough on its own, and can most definitely bring this to their very grounded, yet still high level in terms of love, soulmate union. The very grounding Black Earth Goddess frequencies emanating from the illustration is also what's solidifying this and anchoring this, reminding members of our tribe of this constant fact who really need it to be, and also nurturing them, rocking them, and babying them back to innocence with the help of Mother Earth, so that pure, practical, logical, good old Black common sense can ground back into their heads once more, fill their vessels with this vibration permanently, and remind them even further that this was always theirs in the first place. Now it feels like this sector of our collective has what they need, has all their stuff, and is ready to take it from here like the adult they always was the entire time. They were only taking a break away from this knowing. If you're in group 2, this means that you chose the major arcana card, the Moon, as your main message of the month. So with your tribe, I'm feeling this sort of full circle energy playing out, starting from last month's new moon theme to next month's full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 17th. Lunar eclipses are always extremely powerful whenever tuned in or riding through these intense ascension shifts and portals, which makes perfect sense due to the extreme amount of power and personal empowerment it looks and feels the witchy moon goddess and warrior has fully stepped into by this point, my spirit guides are saying. This means that the theme of next month's new moon on the 2nd of September will have major correlations and connections to last month's new moon theme, as I'm feeling a huge completion point mixed with huge epiphany moments initiating for this specific group once you complete the lesson the universe wants to teach you, stemming from next month's new moon on the 2nd to next month's full moon lunar eclipse on the 17th. This may seem a bit complex, but basically I'm saying that next month's new moon and full moon lunar eclipse will mark a huge full circle completion point where everything is suddenly wrapped up in a bow. You can view lessons and experiences from a much higher place. Power you've earned on your journey, especially from last August, they're saying, will finally be accumulated and put to use, and any abundance you've been waiting for or feeling gravitating your way may begin to anchor into your physical reality. So, lunar eclipses, especially the period right before then, are always major prepping periods to help you finalize what you need, usually quite emotionally and dramatically, so that you may see what you could not crystal clearly before you go, attain all of the closure you need to move forward in life as well as possible, and make plans for your future so you may have a new, sturdy foundation to land on. Where the new moon from last August comes in, Spirit is letting us know that the theme from this moon phase will correlate to the new moon's theme of empowerment, they're saying, from that time frame, helping this sector of our Twin Flame Collective consciousness that much further. This newfound state of real, actualized, fully manifested personal empowerment that you can wear on your skin like clothes is so dense, will also be what sends a huge signal and beacon of light spirit stressing out to your true twin flame, so that they may be forced to feel, honor, and appreciate in awe the star that you've suddenly become in real time on planet Earth while they've been away, making them feel and realize that they've somehow missed everything. This is when they finally realize that you are the entire universe, and when you finally get to decide whether you want to keep them or not. So this sector of our Twin Flame Collective will definitely be having a more fun, adult, in control, theatrical, movie-like ending of their long-standing hero's journey back to the center and truth of all, which should prove to them just how much they are favored, honored, and even a bit fangirled by God, due to the fact that this experience is also co-created and signed off by him personally as well. So, some advice that I would give you is to have your moments. Stay true to yourself and grounded when you're in these powerful moments, and be so excited about the brand new territory, air, space, and hell, even skin practically, due to all the old you're transcending out of, that you will surely soon be stepping into shortly. For group 3, you guys happen to choose the Nine of Pentacles as your message of the month regarding the fate of your twin flame or soulmate union. So, this is a beautiful message, and one that I'm particularly incredibly proud of, as it's signifying our tribe's clear annoyance, agitation, and permanent cutting ties with ancient Egypt, all of its spells, rituals, and curses keeping us separate from the eternal happiness that we deserve. This is great news to witness, as it signifies that this group has been successfully taking in the advice that I've been giving regarding the true nature of ancient Egypt and Babylon, and its heavy usage here secretly within our society. This is being depicted by the triangular-shaped spotlight beaming right over the woman's head, most definitely representing us Starseeds and Starseed celebrities, becoming aware of who we truly are in this way, what we're truly capable of, how we can be of service in this way alone and with our twin flame, how much the devil has been affecting this very important area, and that he should never have gotten involved or had the balls to touch something so precious, sacred, innocent, personal, and cool, honestly, because that still matters on the most tremendous levels. It is what God really wants to drill into all of his children and their naysayers' heads, this imminent Judgment Day Revelations period. It actually looks like the agitated, temper-with woman is just going to the devil, "This is my face," along with the energy of the most pissed off, deeply hurt, extremely angered demon right behind her, backing her up and professing this same very thing, in order to depict that the power of Egypt is now flipped into our hands, with our successful major Big 180 flip into the New Earth, Middle Earth, Age of Aquarius Paradise timeline. Right after saying that, I can feel all of the young, patient star's abundance falling right down onto her head from the spotlight, now representing the heavens above, as the smoky mist that once agitated her turns into the most desperate paparazzi, representing her former haters, falling all over the place and flashing their cameras at her, and giving her all of the fame, attention, glory, honor, and power that she's been missing and patiently waiting for too long, truly, which is why it's such a brutal flip of reality. This special group of twin flames, even if you're the only one currently in the entertainment career field, are the most pissed off due to all of the hands filling up their birthrights and inheritances throughout their ascension process, and even throughout their lives before then for most, as the entities around them are heavily set to behave in reverse, in order to beat them to their spot on the red carpet before they get there, drain their energy before they fully come into their own, place hypnosis upon them with all kinds of mind games and manipulation tactics to steer them off path, and even to actually attempt to switch places with them naturally with their intuitive, parasitic instincts, as these are the ones the most heavily ingrained in ancient Egypt rituals and practices. These are the ones most heavily tied to our heart chakras also, I'm feeling, as they are here posed as our friends, families, coworkers, and even at times bosses or so-called responsible authority figures, as they usually behave like a friend to form the emotional cord bond of attachment, and then use all kinds of manipulation tactics, which the devil certainly helps them with beneath the surface, to begin the feeding process, attempting seemingly aloofly to steal all of our talents and traits the old school way, aka the psycho way, for the most greedy, selfish, superficial reasons. However, I'm feeling that we still have power and dominance over these desperate, sad, pathetic, most certainly exposed human entities, and this is because of all of the hard work that we've done both spiritually and physically leading up to now that has made this so. Now it is only our duty to watch them fall down the deep dark abyss that they created for themselves, and for some idiotic reason trying to take us with them, as the stage is all yours, representing the ground or her new strong foundation, and it feels like she has full command, still from a humble, in control position, of course, of her surroundings, her unique abilities, her friends, her creative flow, all down to the clothes she's wearing, just like a real woman or man, if you're watching this, should always be. Stepping into the spotlight, even taking the leap by thrusting yourself right in when you feel the call, will most certainly do its part to attract your real twin flame to your reality, or bring you even closer together on the deepest levels, I'm feeling, for those of you who are already in each other's physical reality at the moment. So be so proud of yourselves for all you've achieved up to this major, pivotal point in our entire universe's history. Now more than ever, do not be afraid to put yourselves first. Feel free to get as excited as you want about your bright, adventurous, adrenaline-packed, I'm feeling for some of you, brand new futures, doing what you love to do how you do it best. And please drop by the shop and purchase the How to Be a Starseed Celebrity Guidebook that I co-created with Jesus Christ last year, if you feel guided to, in order to have a special boost of power, support, and some pretty good knowledge and wisdom to carry you forth during your fulfilling journey in the stars, your natural habitat. So that's the monthly love reading for the Twin Flame Soulmate pairs that I wanted to share with you all before we break into September shortly. I hope you got what you needed out of it. Comment down below if you have any questions or are inspired by the reading, and look out for my Ascension Energies reading regarding the lunar eclipse due to occur next month on the 17th to be uploaded in a week or so, especially for those of you whose messages and Totus influences within this particular pick a card reading. Bye for now.